Devastation, death of thousands. People are fleeing their homes because of this tragedy. President Vladimir Putin has many disagreements with Ukraine, but what worries many civilians is the threat of nuclear warfare. Putin has recently said, "We are ready to use nuclear forces to protect our country." Russia. We are your hosts, Nolan Leonard,
Alice Jennings,
and Lucas Geller, and today we will be exploring nuclear forces and if Russia will use them on Ukraine. But first, how does a nuclear bomb work?
A nuclear weapon is a bomb that uses nuclear reactions to create an explosion. This explosion is much more powerful than that of a conventional explosion. When a nuclear weapon explodes, it gives off 4 types of energy: a blast wave, intense light, heat, and radiation. Radiation can kill tens of thousands of people.
An example of this is Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
A nuclear bomb works by harnessing the forces that hold the nucleus of an atom together by using the energy released when the particles of a nucleus are either split or merged. There are mainly 2 types of nuclear bombs. Tactical is a nuclear bomb used mainly in the battlefield. A strategic nuclear weapon is a long-range missile designed to do maximum damage, destroying its targets.
But what does this have to do with Ukraine?
Recently, Vladimir Putin has withdrawn from a treaty about having a cap of active nuclear weapons called the New START. This treaty was created in 2010 to add a limit to the amount of nuclear weapons on the 2 largest militaries in the world, the US and Russia. The amount of nuclear assets limited to the 2 largest militaries are 1,550 deployed warheads and 700 deployed missiles and heavy bombers. According to The Guardian, this treaty gives each country the ability to communicate and monitor each other's deployed nuclear arsenal. Putin withdrew from this treaty. Russia does not have to cap on nuclear weapons, and the U.S. doesn't know how many nuclear weapons Russia has because the U.S. can't monitor Russia's deployed arsenal.
But how real is this threat?
This threat is very real, and we are getting closer and closer to a small or large nuclear weapon being used in the fronts of Ukraine. According to the New York Times, America cannot send weapons to Ukraine that use uranium, like the M1 Abrams main battle tank, when using its main ammunition, which uses depleted uranium and anti-tank ammunition to pierce dense metal armor. If the U.S. does this, Russia will declare nuclear war. Russia threats are not just for Ukraine. These threats are also aimed at NATO. Russia is transporting nuclear weapons into Belarus. This is very scary because if Russia can get close to NATO, they could bomb NATO incredibly quickly and with a huge amount of force, wiping military bases off the map while also starting a nuclear war.
But in conclusion, we know Russia is ready to strike Ukraine with nuclear forces. And Ukraine will get physical as well, but only if it comes to that. Nuclear forces are nothing to joke about. They can contract radiation and uranium, and can kill tens of thousands of people depending on the size. But NATO will help defend Ukraine, leading to Russian allies attacking the US. It could cause a world war.
Thank you for listening to our podcast. This is Atlas Jennings,
Nolan Leonard,
and Lucas Geller.